We've read The Culture Map by Erin Meyer, so you don't have to. Hello, I'm back in Book Club Corner this week with a few new additions to the shelf, which I'd like to chat to you about. I'm currently reading the CEO of Netflix, Reed Hastings' book, No Rules Rules, which he wrote in collaboration with Erin Meyer about the unorthodox culture that defines global giant Netflix and what we can all learn from it. I'm about 200 pages into that and really enjoying it, so I'll be sharing my thoughts and notes on that next week. But in the meantime, the book I really want to recommend to you is The Culture Map by Erin Meyer. Erin is now working with Reed Hastings, as I say, but back in 2015 she wrote this book with the goal of understanding the subtle and not so subtle differences in communication styles between team members in distributed teams. This is something that I picked up personally because I'm super interested in languages and the way that different languages affect the connections that our brains are able to make. But I've also found it incredibly useful during this period of distributed work whilst everyone has been at home, and particularly as over the last few weeks members of the Journey Further team have started to work back in offices as well as at home, and we've all had to continue to negotiate how we communicate across those different locations. If you haven't got time to read these 253 pages but would still like to know the key insights, drop me a message because I have produced a one-pager which outlines the most significant insights and points from the book, which I'd be more than happy to share with you. If you just drop me a message, we can sort that out. Other cool things I've seen on the internet this week, as I say, a lot of people are talking about how to communicate online as we're seeing some people go back into offices and some people continue to remain at home. So there's been a lot of content there. I really enjoyed Innocent's Guide to Meetings and to telling when a meeting should really have just been an email. I found that via their LinkedIn page. I've also loved the Bland Guidelines, which Vicky Ross and Paul Meller, along with some other co-writers and co-conspirators, have created, which basically is a how-to guide for any brand that wants to completely fade into the crowd and sound like everyone else. It's really good fun and very well produced, so I enjoyed that a lot. And finally, my favourite from this week, some fantastic sustainable work coming out of the team at Seedlip, as they have just produced a gift set that is made from mushrooms, which are fully biodegradable, recyclable and compostable using mycelium technology. I'm super interested to see what happens when they release that to the public, and as a Seedlip fan, I will probably be buying it for everyone in my life. What have you seen doing the rounds on the internet this week? What good work would you like to share? Drop me a comment below and I will see you next week.